back with another game, playing as the Allies against Mr. Palmica. So I'm gonna do something a little different, or I guess not different. I'm gonna go back to the just 4-2 on this game, the tried and true 4-2, and we're gonna do a 9-12 and hope that we don't get completely fucked over like we have been. Alright, 9-12. Do West Rush first. Straight bun start there. He only got one hit though. Dude, like, what are these rolls, man? Now we get all the damn hits. That's alright. It's an alright start. This is the one that matters. He did not have Bomber to be taken first, so we'll do another round here. Fuck's sake. Alright, we end up taking the territory. A little below average, I believe, but it's alright. So, because I only have the tank there, I'm gonna keep this, I'm not gonna move the anti-aircraft forward. I'll leave one guy in Buritia, and then I think I'll do that. I think what I'm gonna do is actually move the anti-aircraft down here. And yeah, he can't hit Caucasus on the first turn, I don't think. Alright, I'll be back for UK1. Alright, we're back for UK1. For Germany, bought 7 infantry, 2 artillery, and bombers, standard buy. Took Karelia for free. He actually put a couple guys there, moved his AA up from Germany with the transport. Took out C-Zone 17. Took Transjordan, didn't lose anything. Took C-Zone 7. I actually was watching this in real time. And he had 2 planes against my battleship, and then my battleship did not hit back. So it was kind of unlucky, but especially with the fact that he did a sub-split, which he got my transport and destroyer in C-Zone 10, didn't lose anything. And then he took Ukraine, lost 1 infantry, so he took the territory. So for UK, I'm gonna do a fleet drop. I'm planning on taking out this sub with the destroyer, the US destroyer, and then he's gonna have 6 planes that he can use against 6 planes versus a cruiser, a destroyer, HC, and 2 planes. Which, if he wants to use his planes in that manner, he can be my guest. So we're gonna do a standard little fleet drop. Gonna use the plane and cruiser here. And then I'm trying to think of what I want to do here. So I don't want him to be able to just blitz his tank through here. But I also don't want, I want to hit Transjordan with everything that I have. believe. We'll do that. We're gonna move the AC to C zone 33. He's gonna have his sub set to submerge, I'm assuming. Yeah. We'll grab this transport. Can do it with Russia too, it doesn't really matter. But we're just gonna move the planes back to C zone 7 anyways. Problem is that we're not gonna have any transports available. Have anything I can do with this bomber right now? Probably just gonna fly it to Kazakh. That's pretty much it for a first round. No hit back there is pretty nice. Two hitbacks there is not nice. So since I don't have this transport here, I think I'm just going to move these guys over to defend Alaska. Put the bomber in Kazakh. I mean, he's likely just going to 1-2 me back into Transjordan here. I could use the transport and drop a couple guys off there. Normally I just fly this plane to Egypt, but I think I'm going to put it in 33. Because then he has to use both of his planes against this if he wants to. These guys over. Take this guy. We'll leave one guy in Burma. I just don't know about this. I think the fact that he got two hitbacks, we're gonna be in bad shape there regardless. So we'll have to just see what Africa's looking like on the next round. Even if I drop two guys from India there, well, I guess I could. Could drop two guys from India. I could move the AA over. I could fly a Russian plane down here. Hmm. I'm not sure about this. I don't want to just drop two guys out of India and then be in a position where I'm getting a ton of India pressure. And the other thing too is like if I drop the two guys off and I leave the transport in C zone 34, he can just 1-2 take the transport and go about his merry way. Whereas if I put it here, I mean I suppose I could put the aircraft carrier here too, but then he can just hit me with everything. I'm gonna keep it this how it is. I'm not gonna hyperfixate on Africa. I'm going to wait and see what the state of the board is on the next turn and then go from there. But that's not a great start down there, regardless. So before I finish this, I want to make sure. So, I think I want to have. I want turn one. I want turn one. All right. I'll be back for US 1 and Russia 2. Alright, we're back for US 1. For Japan, he bought 2 transports, fighter, and 2 infantry. Took out the cruiser in 61, didn't lose anything. Took Yunnan, lost 1. Did Pearl Harbor. Took everything out, lost 1 fighter and 1 cruiser. Saved the sub. Took Burma, didn't lose anything. Took Anhui, didn't lose anything. Took Buryatia, lost 1. Mobilized transports to 60 and the rest of the stuff to Japan. So for US, we're going to do a KGF as we have been doing. Do 2 infantry, 2 transports, destroyer, AC. And then I'm going to use this destroyer. Well, let me think here for a second. Yeah, we're going to use this destroyer and this plane for the sub. I suppose I could use the battleship too. Problem is it's going to delay me a whole turn getting to 55, but there's a chance he gets a hit back with the sub. I think it's probably worth risking. We're going to go for this sub as well. Normally I would hit, well, not normally, but sometimes I'll hit Morocco. I'm not going to do that because I want to take this sub out. I don't want to allow him to utilize this sub as a free hit back against my fleet. So we're going to kind of use everything that we have available for this sub. I don't think I'm going to do anything with these guys. I'm going to step the Russian guy up here into Kwangtung. So I think that's pretty much it. No hit back is nice. No hit back is not good there. It's not good. So let's see here. I'm gonna move this plane basically as far forward as I can. The cruiser up here. Transport comes down, battleship comes down. The transport's up. Move these guys back. Plane will go to India. Bomber can go to UK. I never know where to put these planes at, man. Call that good. fact that we lost that destroyer is not good, but what can you do? So for Russia, we'll just buy a bunch of ground units, we'll sprinkle an artillery in there. We're going to step forward and take this. I'm debating on if it's worth hitting Buryatia with the plane. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think it is. I think that the right move is probably to step back. And well, here's what I'm thinking. 2 guys from here, 2 guys from here, and a plane for each. Try to take both of these territories. If we can take both of them, he's in no position to hit West Russia because his 8 tanks can only go, they can only go up to Karelia or to these 2 territories. I'm somewhat tempted to hit Karelia. Now, I guess what my question is, he's got 3 infantry and an AA, and I can hit this with 6, 7, 8. 8 infantry. So 6, 7, 8. 2 artilleries. Tanks. Yeah, I think this is a little bit of a bait. If I hit this, he's going to be able to counterattack me with 9 tanks, 9 infantry, 5 fighters, a bomber. I think that this is probably the move. Let's do some light trading with him. If he wants to stack Curly up on the next turn, that's probably fine. I'm just thinking maybe if I could do some sort of trade up here. So he can't place there. I could do something like that. The problem's gonna be if I don't take this. But 3 infantry, 2 artillery. If I go 4 infantry, 2 artillery. I could go 4 infantry, 2 artillery. The problem is I need to take all 3 of them. And then I can stack up West Russia. This is a 5, 3, it's a 6, almost 7 IPC gain there. That's what we're gonna do. We'll do this one first. That's not good. So we got the AA. This is still slightly positive. Gotta go for it now. So it wasn't as positive as it should have been, but that's fine. So that's a good take there. When you get this one, we'll be in good shape. Yeah, see, that's not good. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, that was not what we wanted. That was not what we wanted at all. So I think what we'll do is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Yeah, we're in rough shape now. We're gonna move this down here. Move these guys back. Move the sub down here just for a potential hit on this battleship or transport. I think what I gotta do here, unfortunately, so I got what? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 units. Yeah, I mean, he can hit me with all of his planes and all of his tanks and an infantry. So I think I need to just take a step back. And if he wants to stack up West Russia with his tanks, he can. I can counterattack him. It's more likely that he's going to stack Karelia, which is fine. But I feel like we can't leave this stuff in West Russia. I'd have what, an AA. Only have 5 infantry, 3 tanks, and 2 fighters. And he can hit me with 1 infantry, 8 tanks, 5 fighters, and a bomber. Yeah, that's IPC. Very IPC negative for me. Not very IPC, but it's like 10, 15 IPC negative. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to kind of back out. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but 29 IPCs is not too bad for first turn on. Second turn on Russia, so not the greatest turn, but we'll be back for UK round 2. Alright, we're back with UK 2. He bought 13 infantry with Germany. Blitzes tank through Egypt into Transjordan. Took out my tank and artillery, lost 1 infantry. Took Caucasus, lost nothing. Took Karelia, lost nothing. Took Belarusia, lost nothing. Mobilized all his stuff over here, so pretty shitty that he didn't lose anything there. Kind of in a bad spot already at the start of the game, so we're gonna probably try to do some more risky stuff. I don't have any transports. I got a transport down here. I got a transport over here. I think what I'm gonna do, because I need to get this U.S. shit up here immediately. I don't have a destroyer to defend it. I need to drop these guys in Finland this turn. And if I do that, he has a bomber here. And the other problem is his planes are in position. They can go 1, 2. Wait, they can go. Thought that they could make it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I guess the planes can't make it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the planes can't make it, but the bomber can make it up to Sea Zone 3. So it could take out my transports for free, or it can go 1, 2, 3. Take out my transports I'm gonna drop for UK for free. So I think what I'm gonna do is buy 3 infantry, 2 transports, and a destroyer. I'm gonna leave it. Obviously, the transports are gonna mobilize here. I'm gonna leave a destroyer here. Maybe even the cruiser. I don't know. To defend those transports. These are gonna come up. I'm gonna leave like the AC and the planes there. He's not gonna take a bomber against that, because he'll lose it. So we're gonna do that. I'm tempted to take this one guy and drop him here and use my planes. I'm not sure. Or I might just bring them around, bring these boats around. See what the bomber can hit. Um, One tank, one man. It is IPC positive to hit this. Now the problem is going to be there's a high likelihood that I don't take the territory and his battleship can just come through the canal and destroy all my shit. So I might just... Man, I wish I had one more plane that could make it there. It's kind of in a rough spot already. I think we'll just... Man. I know if I go for this, he's going to get 2 hitbacks, and then he's just going to go through the canal. I know 100% that's what's going to happen. Yeah, this is shitty start. So come up with block. Oh, it's not even blocking. He's got guys that can hit that, so we'll bring this stuff around the corner here. Plane's gonna come to India. This plane's gonna come to India. We'll put the bomber in India. So I think what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna put the AC up here, and we're gonna change some of our defense profiles. Alright, some of the audio got messed up. We're gonna bring this stuff around, put the sub back in 44, move the aircraft carrier and the planes up here. move a keep the destroyer and the cruiser. He's not going to take a bomber against an aircraft carrier and 2 planes. So we'll keep the cruiser and the destroyer here to drop the new transports. We could even do something like that. I don't know. Actually, that's not even necessary. We'll keep the 2 boats there. Keep this stuff here. And then we'll just block here. Block here. Bring this stuff around. Move the planes here. And then see if we can make something happen with United States. In pretty rough shape though already. Alright, I'll be back for US 2 and Russia 3. Alright, this is US 2. For Japan, he bought 4 infantry and a transport and a complex. Took Soviet Far East, took Yakut, took Sinkiang, took Szechuan, took Kwangtung back, lost 1. Took Burma, lost nothing. Put the complex in Manchuria, transport to 60. 4 infantry to Japan. This is kind of interesting. He moved a transport. He took a guy from Japan and moved a transport over here to Wake Islands. He's got 2 guys. He's going to try to hit Hawaii. I think what I'm going to do is move this transport back and the battleship back. Put it in either, put everything either like in 55 or 56. It's kind of pulls me the wrong direction, but I can't have him just take this for free and then get set up to take Western United States for free either. So I think what I'm going to do is buy 5 infantry, artillery, 3 transports. We're going to try to take back Caucasus for Russia. Bomber can make it. And then we're going to start shucking some troops up here. I think what I'm going to do is put everything in Finland. I don't want him to be able to just counterattack me into, or I'll put everything in Norway. I don't want him to be able to just counterattack everything into Finland. Probably not going to drop in Morocco because this bomber can make it. And I think that's it for combat. Oh, hit back is nice. I like putting the aircraft carrier in C zone too. I really don't like this at all, but actually, don't think I have to go to 56, because is he really going to hit Alaska? 1, 2. Because he can hit it with these two guys as well. So maybe I do need to go there. I think that's pretty much it for US. Fortunately. And then for Russia, just a bunch of ground units. I think I'm going to try to hit back here. There's not really much combat to do here. I think that's it. That's actually very nice. And then I think what we're gonna do, stack Caucasus up. To run some numbers here, he can hit this with 5, 9 infantry, 9 tanks, 5 fighters and a bomber, 13, 3, 2. Yeah, I can't hold West Russia. Should be able to hold Caucasus though. So what we'll do is we'll just block, leave a guy here, here, we'll put the rest here. Keep the AA here. And that's it for Russia. And we'll be back for UK round 3. Alright, this is UK round 3. So for Germany, bought 11 infantry, a fighter, and a destroyer. Interesting. Took Anglo-Egyptian Sudan, destroyed one, lost one. Took West Russia, lost nothing. Took, or failed to take Archangel, lost one. Took, destroyed one, lost one, and then I submerged my sub here. Mobilized everything to Germany, Karelia, Italy, and then Sea Zone 15. Put all his planes up here. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna buy 3 infantry for India, and then 3 ground units for these 2 transports. Plus, I'll have the anti-aircraft artillery that can drop off on the next turn, and then a plane. Probably send 1 plane, 1, 2, 3, 4 to Russia on this turn. Potentially. All of his planes and his bomber. These planes and the bomber can hit Sea Zone 3. But we're going to have quite a few boats. We're going to have 3 destroyers, 2 ACs, cruiser, multiple planes. Should be fine to hold that. I don't know what he's going to do with this little mini fleet he's got down here. We'll go with this. So for combat, we're going to take all of these guys. Drop them off here in Finland. We'll take this guy forward into Transjordan and close the canal. Don't think we're going to take this guy and take Morocco, just because he can go 1, 2. Not going to do nothing with this sub. Could try to hit this battleship, but it's a very low likelihood that we'd be able to kill that. I'm just going to move him up to 56. Or even up to 59. Not 59, because the destroyer can make it probably up to 57. See if this destroyer or bomber can hit anything. Planes, yeah. We'll probably just trade Burma a little bit here. Hopefully he doesn't get 2 hitbacks. I think that's it. One hitback is fine. I'm gonna put this in 57. Cruiser's gonna come up to 10 with the guy, and we'll move the tank over. All these boats are gonna come up. These guys are gonna come up. I'm gonna move the bomber up to Russia, land the planes back here. Probably just gonna keep these planes here for right now. I just want max defense on this fleet. And then probably on the next turn we'll fly one up and then one over. Yeah, I don't think we'll call that good right now. I could put the planes in Caucasus, but we should be able to hold this no problem. Even if he took two guys with the battleship. Sixteen, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. It's two. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. We'll be back for, let's check the attack bar real quick. 159 to 179, so we're still in a rough spot. We'll be back for US 3 and Russia 4. Alright, this is US round 3. Let's see what he did with Japan. Bought 10 infantry and a tank. 10 infantry and a tank. What the hell, man? He's got 15 infantry on mainland Japan. Oh, and he mobilized. Oh, okay. Oh, this is a weird game. Alright, he took New Zealand instead of going up to Hawaii. Took Evenki for free. Took Kazakh for free. Took Burma, lost nothing. Mobilized 8 infantry to Japan. And a tank and 2 infantry to Manchuria. So, for US, I think what we're gonna do, probably just gonna buy 2 transports and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Six, 7, 8. Something like that is fine. We'll be up to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 transports. Here's transport 10. Better to go to 8. Six, 7, 8. Look at that. Alright, so we're going to try to take West Russia back. For Russia. And think that's it for combat. Yes, that's it for combat. Wow, that's awful. I'm doing another round. Just gonna. It worked out. So we're gonna stack up Finland here. This fighter's gonna land in Caucasus. Alright, this stuff's gonna move up. I don't know what I want to do over here yet. I want to land as many planes in Finland as possible. But I also just want to make sure that can defend our fleet here. Oops. See if this fixes itself. Alright, I'll be back in a second. I'm going to restart the game. Alright, we're back. So I need to figure out if our fleet is okay here. So we have 2 destroyers. Well, it'll be... Why does it keep doing this? Apparently you can't click your boats there, so we have 3 destroyers, 2 cruisers, aircraft carrier, 2 planes, 2 aircraft carriers. You can send 6 planes. So we'll keep it like that. And then over here, dude, it's probably gonna come up to Hawaii next, so maybe I just go right here. It's not ideal, but we'll call that good. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. For Russia, a bunch of ground units. And think I'm going to put this here. Because if he moves his fleet over, I could send planes, a couple planes, a cruiser, and an aircraft carrier against that. I'm not going to use the sub and these Russian planes against that. I'll bring these guys back. And then we'll just do a two infantry against that. Try to take it. This is kind of a tough spot. He pinched me between his guys. And he gets a hit back. Yeah, I'm going to be in rough shape there. No hit back there is nice. So all we're going to do here is just stack up Caucasus. If he wants to step forward here, he could be my guest. Can't blitz any tanks through there, so can blitz this tank through, but we'll have some ground units there. We'll have some ground units there, and then 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can land some UK stuff there if we need to. I think it's doubtful that he'll blitz through there and try to take the capital with just a tank and planes. Alright, we'll be back with UK 4. Alright, this is UK round 4. He bought 8 infantry and 5 artilleries with Germany. Basically took all of Africa. Took Archangel for free. Africa, Africa, Africa. West Russia lost 1. Transjordan lost nothing. Mobilized to Germany, Italy, and Karelia. So for UK, I'm just going to buy 10 infantry. Just going to hit Burma. And thought about hitting France for free, but I want to preserve this aircraft carrier. These planes can go 1, 2, 3, land in Northwestern. The other thing I could do is land this transport in Northwestern and this one in France. Which I kind of thought about doing, but I want to just keep landing stuff up here. It would cause them to have to come this way. Mm, I think I need as much in Finland as possible. Just gonna stick with the plan for now. It's very hard not to give up to take a free France, though. So we're gonna bring this AC up, this transport up. This one's gonna come and drop these guys. Cruisers coming up. Transport. One plane up there, one up here. He's in no position to take India, so I suppose we can land these planes in Caucasus. Really, we can land this plane too. He's not going to send 5 planes against all this stuff. They're all in Finland. And then we're going to move this sub up to 64. Can't get hit by the destroyer. That's it. See if he moves these guys this way. Alright, we'll be back for US 4 and Russia 5. Alright, this is US 4. For Japan, he bought 3 tanks, 2 transports, and a fighter. Took Novosibirsk, blitz through here. Took Yakut for free. Took West Australia, lost 2. Took Burma, lost nothing. Took Evenki, lost nothing. Hit Kazakh, lost 2. Did not take the territory. Mobilized 3 tanks to Manchuria, 1 fighter and 2 transports to 60. Usually it is a mistake to build this complex and build 3 tanks each turn. I don't know if that's what he's going to do, but we'll see. And his 8 infantry buy is kind of coming back to haunt him too. He's got 13 guys on the mainland. I can't really say much because he's whooping my ass right now. He's got a huge income advantage. If we don't do something soon, we're going to be in trouble. Kind of already are in trouble. So for US, I'm going to buy 9 infantry and a complex to put into Finland or Norway. And then I don't know if there's much combat I can do here. Oh, there really isn't. I wanted to shore some guys to Africa, but I can't really do it yet. So non-com. These guys are gonna come back. These guys are gonna come forward. forward. And then we're going to take, should be only 3 transports. Kind of want to move these guys here. Potentially get in a position to take some of this money back. Kind of not doing anything with them the whole game, but let's see, Germany's gonna go next after Russia, so I don't think there's any way he can hit this. 16, 2, 5, 6 planes. If we block him out here. Nah, there's no way. We'll just keep everything where it's at right now. Complex down, and then all these guys. I don't know about that. Anyways, bunch of ground units. And we're going to take this for free, take this for free, and then we're going to send 2 guys here, 2 guys here, and a plane each. Yeah, 2 guys here and a plane and a man there. Maybe I won't take this for free, just so I can have an infantry here and infantry here. I guess it doesn't really matter, because if he takes this with Germany, his tank can still blitz through. Just thinking here for a second. Another thing I could consider is 16, 2, 5, 1, 1. 19432. Maybe we just do this and then go from there, because if we lose one of these, we'll have to pull everything back to Russia anyways. Command decision. That's good. That is not good. That's very bad. That makes it a little bit easier. Because unfortunately now he can just blitz his tanks through. And he's going to be able to take these planes out for free, basically. It's going to be very IPC negative for me. That actually sucks really bad. I can't believe he used 2 infantry in a plane and like he gets 2 hitbacks. It's insane. Yeah, that's really bad. Really bad. Yeah, there's not much we can do. Alright, I'll be back for the slaughter of we'll be back for UK5 after the Germany slaughter here. Alright, so this is UK5 for Germany. He bought 4 artilleries, 11 infantry, finished his Africa conquest, took Persia for free, destroyed my fighters that I left in Caucasus, lost 2 infantry, failed to take Archangel, mobilized all his stuff to Karelia, Italy, and Germany. So for UK, I think my only possible saving grace here is if I do a little 1-2 attack on Karelia. Up down here with UK. Up down here with UK, and then hit it with United States afterwards. The problem is I need to block him from being able to come down here and take India as well. So I'd like to use the bomber up here. So I think what I'm going to do is buy 3 infantry and then 2, 3, 4. Just a couple ground units since I have no money. Can't hit nothing there. Bombers right there. Okay, so mm, I think I have to take that. I could send a couple infantry towards it. Really isn't in a position to take India this second. And then we're gonna go for this. That can't make it. I think that's pretty much it. It's gonna be risky. Need some offshore bombardment hits. That's good. No air hits is good too. I think we go another round. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. We do one more. Now you retreat. That actually was, I think more. I think that attack went much better than it was supposed to. Block him here. So we're gonna keep the AA there. Suppose we can just put the bomber there. Why not? Gotta think here for a second. So let's get the sub out of the way. Leave this how it is. Aircraft carrier can come up. Transport can come up. This stuff can come down. And then just put the other planes here. I think that's it. Oof. Check the attack power. Still way low. We'll be back for US 5 and Russia 6. Alright, we're back with US 5. So for Japan, he bought 3 tanks, 8 infantry. Took Vologda tank blitz, took Kazakh tank blitz, took Eastern Australia, took Archangel, took Kazakh, Szechuan, lost nothing. Lost an artillery in Novosibirsk, and then failed to take Persia. So he moved this little mini fleet over here. It's kind of being a pain in my ass. Um, so I think what I'm gonna do. I really don't like buying boats over here. Buy 8 infantry, artillery. 2 subs just isn't gonna cut it though. He's gonna have 2 fighters. Destroyer. AC battleship. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Um, Man, I don't want to do a freaking sub drop. This is what I was gonna do. And just see what he does. Maybe that's enough to ward him off. We'll see. We'll see. So we're gonna hit this. With everything. I think that's pretty much it for combat with United States. No hitbacks is crazy. So bring the AA forward. I'm hoping that he can't hit this. I'm gonna try to block him in West Russia again. These transports are gonna come back. These guys are gonna load up. Drop off here. These guys are gonna come up. He shouldn't be able to hit either fleet with anything. Bring the bomber here. Planes here. And then we'll just pick this guy up and drop over here and put the battleship and destroyer here too. I guess what we can do is pick up and come here. Or even pick up here. Everything can counterattack Hawaii still. Plus I threaten some transports. I think that's it for US. Drop the artillery up here in the factory. And then for Russia, bunch of ground units. What's that back and forth? those are the trades we're gonna take. Just curious with what I have here. 17, 6, 2. There's gonna be 6, 7, 8 fighters, 2 bombers, AA. I was curious what you can hit my capital with, what the odds are. I mean, 0% chance to conquer. I should probably hit this with a little bit too. Something like that is fine. We have to get this block right here though. She got it. That's very nice. That's very good too. Just gonna retreat out of here. So what I was trying to figure out is blocking his tanks from coming through here to hit India. Because Germany goes next. He could hit this with 9 tanks. And yeah, maybe we don't need to block it, to be honest with you. I had 2 options. I was going to either blitz a tank through here or just put the AA there since it's still our territory. But I'm not even quite sure if that's necessary now. Because if he moves all his stuff down here, I'll be able to just take Caucasus back and then start moving my US stuff. I don't know if he would take 9 tanks and a bomber against all this. I don't even know if the bomber can make it. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. But he can get in position to take it on the next turn, and there's going to be no doubt that he'll be able to take it. But if he does that, I'm just going to be able to put all my Russian stuff here. I think I'm just going to give him these territories for free, too. Check the attack power. Still down by quite a bit. And way down in income. Alright, we'll be back for UK round 6. Alright, we're back with UK round 6. So for Germany, bought 13 infantry, 4 artilleries. Took Persia for free. Attacked West Russia. I lost 1 infantry. He lost 2 infantry and a bomber. Mobilized 4 artillery to Caucasus, 10 infantry to Germany, 3 to Italy. So for UK, here's what I'm thinking. He has his planes, his Japanese planes are in position to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't feel great about 5 planes and a bomber against an aircraft carrier, 2 cruisers and 2 destroyers. So I might just get back into the Finshock here. We'll buy, and I have no money. That's the other problem. Absolutely no money. So depending on how things are looking here, we might end up having to drop some US guys down here. We're gonna buy just 6 ground units. And then can't really drop into Baltic yet. I'd only have 5 guys plus this stuff. So I think try to trade out some of these territories. That's really all we can do right now. No hit back is nice. There too. This bomber's got to land there. And the plane's here. There's no way he's gonna hit this with Japan. Air raid it with Japan and then try to blow his tanks through here, but I don't know. Crazier things have happened. Doesn't have a destroyer that can hit that right there. I think that's it. Pretty cut and dry turn. This income is awful. Alright, we'll be back for US 6 and Russia 7. Alright, we're back with US 6 for Japan. He bought. Look at this fucking board, man. Jeez. This game's probably over. Anyways, uh, bought or bought 6 infantry, 3 tanks, and a bomber. Took Vologda. Took Novosibirsk. Took Burma, lost nothing, and got in position to do a India attack. Hmm. Took Kazakh, lost nothing. Took West Russia, lost nothing. Dude lost nothing the whole frickin' round. So I'm curious, is there any way we can hold on to India? Probably not, but let's take a look here. So he can hit us with 19 infantry. No artillery. 3 tanks. And then what planes can make it? The bomber can make it. Um, just these 2 planes? No, these ones 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. Yeah, okay, so 7 planes. Um, doesn't really look like there's a way for us to hold that. I'm just debating like whether to fly these planes down here. And the problem is I don't even really have a way to evacuate. Because if I come here, he's gonna hit me. If I go there, he's gonna hit me. Um, guess my best bet could potentially just be to go here. And, I mean, he can hit me with a lot of shit. That's very IPC negative for me. So, yeah, we're kind of in a bind here. This game's probably over. Um, but let's see if we can pull something off here. So we're just gonna buy 7 infantry, 3 artilleries, and a transport. And we are going to um, hmm. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm wondering if it's worth it to pop this tank down here and go for this too. And then we're gonna take 1 transport here. Drop them down in Africa. And that's pretty much it for combat. I can't really do much with this guy. All that good. Those are good trades. I don't know about this one here, but especially not if he hits back. So I'm going to basically just move everything. Well, I was almost wondering if moving stuff to Archangel would be a bad idea. Instead of trying to go for this stack. I'm not sure about that one. We're gonna land all the planes back here anyways. I think the move is to stay here. And then over here, we're just gonna get in position. To try to take some money back, potentially. And then for Russia, bunch of ground units. Should be able to hold this no problem, right? 16 infantry, 8 artillery, 9 tanks versus 8A, 23 infantry, 6 artillery, 3 tanks, 6, 7, 8 fighters, and a bomber. Plus what I built. Yeah. Yeah, there should be no problem there. So, we'll do 2. Actually, what we'll do is we'll go 2, and then 1, 2, 1, 2. Something like that. See if we can get some good trades here. Decent, decent. It's decent. That's not decent. I'm retreating out of there. Preserve that artillery piece. Hit back's kind of ass, but alright. Germany's gonna go next. So, what do we do with this? Let's put it there anyways. It doesn't really matter. We gotta make sure we move this guy too. We forgot to on the last turn. Alright, it is not looking good, but we're still hanging on for now. I'll be back for UK round 7. Alright, this is UK 7. So for Germany, bought 17 infantry. Lost 2 infantry and artillery in Baltic states. Took out 2 US guys, did not take the territory. Took out my AA and 2 infantry here, didn't lose anything. Took West Russia, lost 1. So, oh, and so mobilized 4 to Caucasus, 3 to Italy, 10 to Germany. And he moved his little fleet over too. So I'm not going to build anything in India. Just going to build many ground units as possible. He kind of left this open for me. Obviously he can counterattack it, but I'll be able to hit this with all my planes. Can't really do much there. I don't really have a lot of boats for the United States. I could potentially put all of my UK stuff here. Except for the transports. So you can either go 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. This is all safe. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. We can't hit that except with the bomber. Just keep the sub right there. And I think that's it, unfortunately. And we'll be back with US 7 and Russia 8. Alright, this is US 7. For Japan, he bought 3 tanks, 8 infantry. Took India for free. Took Archangel for free. Destroyed all my shit in Persia. Lost 2 infantry. Lost 1 infantry in Kazakh. Failed to take Novosibirsk. Mobilized 8 infantry to Japan, and then 3 tanks to Manchuria. So for US, we're going to buy 12 infantry and a fighter. Gonna move these guys forward. These guys to Ukraine. With bomber. Just gonna do 2 in each there. Plane, plane, plane. Something like that. And then down here, we're gonna come down and take New Zealand for free. do one more round. Took it, that's nice. No hit back is nice. So this transport's gonna come back. This one's gonna load these guys up, drop off. Those guys are coming back, coming up. Move this little fleet down here. And then something like that. Give UK in position to take care of this little mini fleet. Kind of worried about this bomber though. This bomber can go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't see a way I can make it, but hmm. Alright, and then for Russia, let's buy a couple ground units. Blitz that back and forth. Probably just trade this one guy. What does he have here? 15 infantry, 7 artillery, 10 tanks. There's AA. Yeah, he can't take that. Alright. Alright, that's it for Russia. Still does not look great. But we will be back for UK 8. Alright, we're back with UK round 8. So for Germany, he bought a bomber, 4 artilleries, and 2 fighters. Attacked me down in Africa, lost 2 guys. Took out 1 infantry, so that's nice. Took Baltic, didn't lose anything. Failed to take West Russia. Mobilized his air to Germany. And then artilleries to Caucasus. So for UK, I think this is going to be a pretty simple turn here. 2, 3. It's gonna buy all ground units. thinking about popping down here and taking France for free. But over here, I think we'll trade out this. See if we can do anything with this bomber. Not really. I'd like to keep as many planes here as possible. Because he's kind of poised to attack Russia. I don't think he's in a position where he can take it right now, but 6, 7, 8. Yeah, he can't right now, so there's one of the fighters there. Let's use one guy to take France. Well, that's pretty much it. This bomber can't hit. I was wondering if I could hit that bomber down there, but I can't. Not gonna do nothing with this sub. I could hit this fleet. Nope, he's got a battleship there. That'd be dumb. No hitbacks is good. Yeah, that's very nice. Alright, so what we're gonna do, this one's gotta land here. We'll land the bomber back. We're gonna come down here, pick up these guys, drop them off in Finland. I'm gonna put the rest of this fleet here. And then move these guys forward. Like, kind of tempted to move some of this stuff towards Archangel just to fight the Japanese for some money. But just don't know if that's really the move or not. The problem is that he has just so many infantry here already. It's going to be quite hard for me to stack Baltic states at this point. Japan's going to go next. So I may place one infantry here just to prevent him from blitzing through and taking that for free. Or blitzing through and hitting Belorussia or something like that. Not sure what to do here. It's like, it'd be nice to have just a few guys back here so that I can at least trade with some of these planes. So maybe I will just do that. I mean, this game's pretty much lost regardless. It doesn't really matter. But, we'll put this sub here. I can hit 60 or 62. Yeah, I mean, we're cooked in income. We're cooked in attack power. It is not looking good. Alright. Alright, we will be back for US 8 and Russia 9. Alright guys, we're back for US round 8. So for Japan, you bought 6 tanks, 7 infantry. Getting totally crushed in attack power. Took Vologda, lost nothing. Took Novosibirsk, lost nothing. Took Kazakh, lost nothing. Mobilize tanks to India, tanks to Manchuria, and infantry to Japan. So for US, I'm going to buy 8 infantry, 2 artilleries, 2 transports. And we're going to step forward and take Poland here. And let me see what I can do with this bomber. Too crazy. I'm going to step down and take this. And then I think I'm going to try to trade this out with US. Yeah, we're just going to hit this. And then down here, we're going to come here and take Australia. He can hit me with a bomber and 2 aircraft carriers, if I'm looking at this correctly. So I think that's it for combat. I was potentially thinking about sacking a transport down here. I don't think I'm going to. I might try to grab Morocco with UK. We need this battleship shot to hit. Yeah, he gets the hit back. Alright. So we'll move this little fleet over here. We're going to land everything into Russia. Not going to stack yet. I kind of want to just move a few guys forward to trade the planes that I have available. These transports are going to come back. These are going to pick up and drop these guys off. This transport's going to move up. These guys are going to move up. This plane's going to move up. And that is it for US. So then for Russia, we'll just buy a couple guys. And we're going to try to trade out some territories. Something like that. That's really all we can do right now. Freaking ass dice, man. Wow. Straight buns. These got to be the worst Russian fighters I've ever fucking used. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and just turtle. I don't really know what I want to do with this sub yet. Just gonna put him down here for right now. That's it. Mobilize everything to Russia. Take a look at everything. We're getting totally crushed in income. We're getting totally crushed in attack power. So it is not looking good. We are likely in a position. I mean, we're losing this game. We're probably going to lose this game, but we are in a position where we may just, like, our only saving grace may be just for to wait for our opponent to make a mistake, which sometimes that's how you win games. So I will be back for UK round 9. See what he does with Germany. All right, this is Germany. Or wait, this is UK round 9. Germany bought 1 fighter, 12 infantry. Took Belarusia. Took French Madagascar. Probably gonna build a complex there on the next turn. Took France, lost 1. Took Baltic, destroyed 2, lost 1. Hit West Russia with a bomber and 2 infantry and lost both infantry. It's the lone survivor right there. And took Poland, lost none, mobilized to Caucasus and Germany. He's got 40 units here he can hit this with now. So, UK, gonna buy some ground units. And come down here and take Morocco. And take Ukraine. Hit this with 2 guys. I'm gonna take Belarusia with United States. I'm gonna move this other infantry here so that his tanks can't blitz through and do anything weird. That's it. Yes. No hitbacks is nice. Just gonna move this fleet down here temporarily. Actually, do something like that. Keep this sub here. And I think that's it. Tech power still looking horrible. Income still looking horrible. But we'll be back for US 9, Russia 10. Alright, so this is US round 9. For Japan, he bought 10 infantry, 2 tanks, 2 artilleries. Bombed Russia for 1. Took out my infantry in Belgian Congo, lost 1. Benki, lost nothing. Took Novosibirsk, lost nothing. Mobilized. 8 infantry to Japan, 2 tanks and an infantry to Manchuria, and 2 artilleries and 1 infantry to India. He also moved his little fleet down here. Let's have a transport. So for USA, we're gonna buy 10 infantry, 4 artilleries. We're gonna move this fleet out of the way. We're gonna move to 40. So for combat here, don't have a ton to do. We'll trade out some of these territories. I don't think we can really stack Baltic on this turn either, unfortunately. Something like that is fine. No hit back is nice there. And there. And there. So like I said, we're gonna get this little mini fleet out of position here. Can hit it with planes. But I don't know if he'll do that or not. He's basically set up to do a like two-pronged attack on Russia with Germany and Japan. I'll call that good. And for Russia, let's buy a couple ground units. Might not take the territory here. Kind of need to though. I'm just curious. We would have what? 21, 23 infantry, 9, 10, 12 artillery, 3 tanks, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 fighters, 2 AA, 2 bomber. If Germany hit that with everything that he can. And then let's see here, 2 bomber. Still gonna be pretty hard to hold. I do have a chance to hold if I block this. But the problem is if I do that, that's 1 less infantry that I'll have, but then his tanks won't be able to go through here. But he can just block, he can just open that up with Germany too though. Go with this. It's not in a good position regardless. Especially when the no fighters hit at all. I mean, what do you expect with that? 4 fighter misses. So I'm debating where to put this. 1, 2. Here's the choice. All that good. $244 to $290. Still losing an income. Alright, we will be back with UK 10. Alright, we're back with UK round 10. This game is pretty much washed, but we're still just sticking it out a little bit. So for Germany, bought 1 fighter, 5 artillery, 6 infantry. Took French Equatorial Africa. Took Baltic, destroyed 2, lost 1. Took Belarusia, destroyed 2, lost 1. Took Ukraine, destroyed 1, lost 1. And then took West Russia, didn't lose anything. Mobilized to Caucasus and to Germany. So he's pretty much set up to do a capital attack here. For UK, we're just going to buy some ground units, and we're just going to, what are we going to do? We are going to, oh my gosh, man, this is awful. Well, Japan goes next, so I think what we're going to do is try to trade out some of these territories. Um, I mean, I think really our only chance is to try to stack Baltic, right? You can hit it with 1, 2, 3. Hit it with 5 planes. So I'll just step this guy into Algeria. We'll take France for free, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bomber here. Planes here, and then a plane there, I suppose. Yeah, this is it's not good, man. Not good. Still one more round, I'm risking it. One more round, I'm risking it. Alright. One more round. Him not hitting back is nice there. I mean, it's pretty much doesn't really matter, but what kind of shit is that, dude? Just gonna drop all this stuff off here. Sub right there. Actually, why not put it right there? Alright, fellas, that is it for UK, I suppose. Let's check the attack power here in a second. $241 to 300, so it's not looking good. Alright, I'll be back for US round 10 and Russia round 11. Alright, this is US round 10. So for Japan, he bought a destroyer, 3 bombers, and an artillery. Took Ivenki, lost nothing. Took Novosibirsk, lost 1. Mobilized bombers to Manchuria. Destroyer to 60. And artillery to India. Got everything set up to attack Russia, which is obviously going to take. Really, our only possible course of action is to stack Baltic states on this turn. Doesn't really matter, we're going to lose anyways, but we'll play it out and just see what happens. He's got nearly 100 attack power lead, huge income lead. Over US will buy 11 infantry, artillery, and our 6th transport for this group here. For combat, know what we got for combat. I guess we'll do this. And then we're gonna hit this transport. Take West Russia for free. that's it. He's likely just going to do a Germany and then Japan attack. That's what I would do at least. Attack with Germany first. And attack with Japan. It's likely not even necessary. But he can hit this with Germany. Fly his planes back one. I guess it doesn't really matter. It honestly doesn't matter what he does. So we're going to move all this stuff forward. And we'll move this little mini fleet right here. That's it for US. For Russia, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just for fun, we can hit this destroyer, I suppose. I don't know, why not? And then let's hit this guy. That's how it's done right there. Surprised the sub made it that far. Alright, we'll be back for UK round 11. Alright, this is UK 11. For Germany, bought 14 infantry, 2 artilleries, took French West Africa, took France, strafed Russia, destroyed 25 infantry, 2 anti-aircraft artilleries, and lost bomber, 18 infantry, and 1 artillery. So obviously he's gonna take Russia this turn with Japan. Mobilize to Germany, Caucasus, and Italy. So the game's over. I don't have enough to take Germany. And we're going to lose, obviously lose Russia here. Does not appear that we have any way to take it back. So yeah, this is pretty much over. I never understand this part here. Isn't there like a, oh, you can't disengage because it's a destroyer there. I suppose we can just take some of this income and the problem is we're gonna lose all these planes. I mean, I'm going to resign shortly. I just kind of want to actually lose Russia before I do. don't know. It doesn't really matter what we do. That's probably fine. Boy, I'm ready to get a new game going here. The last two that I have done have been just brutal, man. Brutal. Pain's gonna go next. That's pretty much it. Alright, I will be back for US 11 and Russia 12, and likely the end of the game after we lose the capital. Alright, we're back with US 11. There's not going to be too much to go over here. We lost Russia. Destroyed 6 fighters, 3 tanks, 11 artilleries, 2 infantry, and a bomber, and lost 11 infantry. Huge IPC lost. I'm obviously gonna. I'm gonna resign. Just for research purposes, I am gonna try something here. This guy, it's probably irritating this guy, but I'm gonna take a crack at Berlin with what I have available here, and then I'm gonna move these infantry here and drop into France at the same time, and just see if there's a possibility to take it. I don't think that there really is, but um, if we did take it, there is a very small, slight chance we could potentially come back from this. But the fact that he has 30 tanks right here, and we have a 120 attack power loss and income loss and everything, it's like it's not really a chance. But so we'll take this. We're gonna take as many artillery as possible. We'll take the cruiser in here. Gonna take these guys. Drop in here. We'll take a transport here and drop in there. We'll move the mini fleet back. Why not hit this too? Sure. That's it. That's pretty bad. Oh, 4 hits. Alright, so uh, 5. Let's see here. Wow, man, that's pretty bad. So let me just take a quick look at this. There. 25. 10, 3. Yeah, there's no way he's going to be able to move these planes back. Um, he's going to be able to move these planes back. These guys, these guys. Oh, so there's nothing really to do with Russia here. Mm, yeah, that's ball game. I'm not even gonna continue. There's if this battle would have went really good, there's maybe a slight chance, but the game has honestly been over for a while now. Kind of just playing it out for fun. So we're gonna concede here. Um, Couple things for this game that stick out to me off the top of my head is let's see. I don't think anything crazy really happened at the beginning of this game. I do know that. What round did we lose India? Is it really this late in the game? Huh. I thought we lost India earlier. Two things happened in this game that kind of stick out to me. We got completely crushed in Africa, which meant even though we were putting pressure on Germany, it didn't really matter. They were just able to build so much shit because they had all this extra income. And on the flip side of that too, we allowed, with focusing on Germany, we allowed in Japan to just go wild. Um, I mean, look at the stack of tanks that they had. So I don't know. I had a couple of different games going on at once here, so I don't really remember all the nuances of this game. But I don't think we played it very well overall. So good game to Palmika. Go ahead and give him the dub here. And then let's go ahead and look and see. Oh, that's not who I. Did it reload? Take a second to load, I think. Um, hmm. I'm gonna see if we can exit and then reload. Be right back. Alright, we're back. For some reason I can't see it in the game history, so I don't know what this gentleman's rank was at the current time. Um, but good game to him, and we are currently 5-3, silver rank 92. I think that this will go down when the game updates. So thank you guys for watching, and hopefully the next game goes a little bit better. And I'll see you guys in the next game.